Hey guys, it's April Whitlock. I hope you're doing well and making it through day one of Screen Free Week. So as you know, we have found this organization, screenfree.org, who has this international holiday each year, celebrating a week of going screen free with your entertainment. And we want to say with your learning as well. Now, they say on their website, of course, we know it's hard to go impossibly screen free when you have work and school. But we want to make sure that this week we challenge ourselves to put away the devices and really engage in family time and hands-on learning. Now, as we said before, for our people, our little learners, our 2.5 to 6 years old folks that our products are designed for, we think they should be screen-free all the time because their brain is wired from this age, in this age period, to develop the muscles of the hands, and to develop the eye-hand coordination, and to develop bilateral motion so they know how to use both hands at the same time. And you can't do any of that on a screen, so specifically with letters. So on a screen, I don't know if you can see this app, so here we're just tracing. And we're just tracing, and the only thing that's working there is my index finger. And that's just not really what the body is designed to do between 2.5 and 6 years old. It's designed to move. It's designed to use its hands. It's designed to build up those muscles and those fine motor skills. So today, we want to introduce you to our letter builder magnets, and they are 20% off. Today is the last day of the month, and they've been our special the whole month of April, and today is the last day that you can get these magnets for 20% off. So what they are, in essence, are really super strong, hard to get off because we want to really work those hands, bright, colorful magnets that children can use to build their letters. And you can start as young as 2.5 and 3 because they come with this guide. And the guide walks you through and shows you each letter and the colors that are used. So if I'm working with a child who would be young enough to use the app that I just showed you, and instead of handing them an app and using their finger to trace A, if their hands were still too small or not strong enough to use magnets, I could just give them this guide, lay it down, and have them find, can you find an orange and the pink? Can you tell me those colors? Can you find those two colors? Can we build the letter A together? So instead of just using my finger and staring at, instead of my little girl just using her finger and staring at an iPad, we're having a conversation. We're talking about it. She's identifying colors. She's looking and using her eyes, and she's finding those magnet pieces. And then when she finds them, she can lay them down on top and build the letter A and see the letter A, and she's built it and she's felt it, and that's going to mean so much more and leave more of an impression on her than just tracing it on an app. And then you can take it to the next level, and let's say we're working on F, and their hands are getting stronger, they're ready to start using the magnet, but they still can't quite put those pieces together on their own. So you can use the same guide and just slide a magnetic surface behind it. So this is our magnet board that we have that kind of replicates our paper. But when you slide the magnetic board behind it, then again you can have your conversation. Now this is an F. What colors are you using to make the F? Look at those F3 strokes. So then let's find the orange and put it down, and then it's there on the magnet. And they have to use their hand strength to pull it up. And then when they're older and they want to do this on their own, or they can identify and read colors, you can even just give them the back. And here on the back, as he says, it's just telling you these are the colors that make up an F. And they find the colors and they build it themselves. So all of that, hands-free, screen-free, hands-on learning, where they're using their brain, they're using their body, they're touching and they're feeling, instead of just using one finger on a screen to build a letter. So with the other thing you can do with these, if you get both sets, we have an uppercase set and a lowercase set, and when you have both sets of magnets, you have enough to start doing, really becoming a reading tool. So as your child gets older, we know that to become a good reader, one of the very most important things is to be able to absolutely identify and write all of your letters, uppercase and lowercase, from your kinesthetic memory. It can't be, oh yeah, my child knows all their letters, but they know it by singing the ABC song, or they know it by tracing the app that we just showed you. If you think that your child knows all of their letters, then you need to be able to hand them a blank piece of paper and ask them to write all of the uppercase letters and all of the lowercase letters without any prompt or any guide or any help. When they can do that, then yes, they have mastered their letters. That's the first big step in becoming a good reader. Then you start, after you've mastered the letters, you start thinking about words. And the magnets are perfect for being a support tool, either at home or in the classroom, when we're starting to work on sight words. Because then they've mastered building these letters, and now you can talk to them about what words do we want to build. So again, if you have both sets of our magnets, you can start with your older children, start working on sight words and building those. And they work on any magnetic surface. You can search on Instagram or on Facebook and find so many of our ambassadors with examples of how they've used them in the kitchen with a pan or on the refrigerator or dishwasher. So again, don't need a screen to keep your kids occupied while you're making dinner when you have the magnets, because they can build the letters, but then they can also build fun things and activities and use their creativity and their imagination, which is another important reason to go screen-free, so that they're creating their own story instead of an app or a television show telling them the story. So this is day one of Screen-Free Week. We have showed you our letter builder magnets, and they are 20% off for today only. That deal goes away tonight. So you can check us out at Fundanoodle.com. Thanks so much, guys, and good luck going screen-free.